You're very welcome back. Now, from the young Turks like Nathan Carter to the legends like Daniel O'Donnell, Irish country music has arguably never been bigger or more successful, which is why showbiz journalist and author Eddie Rowley has written his latest book, Keep It Country, a celebration of Irish country music.
Eddie joins us now along with one of the biggest stars in the current scene, all the way from Louisiana, Mr. Robert Mizell. Gentlemen, good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
I'm always interested in a book when it has a chapter called Country Cruises and the Crack on the Costas.
There you go.
This is kind of the Bible now, is it? Like, if you're in this book, you're a country star, baby.
Well, I'll take that. I'll take that. Yeah. Yes, it's got all the modern country artists, and it's not really a definitive history of country music. It's for fans. You know, it's entertaining. Lots of anecdotes, lots of facts. And obviously profiles of people like Robert here.
Came from, Eddie. What made you want to do this book?
Well, O'Brien Press are the publishers, and they came up with the idea because, as you say, it's huge. Country music is absolutely phenomenal now in Ireland.
It's kind of at an all-time high, Eddie, isn't it? Why do you think country is having, you know, it's surged so much in the last few years? Is it down to the likes of the Nathan Carters?
Absolutely. It's because so many young artists have come into the scene, and as Daniel O'Donnell always makes the point, that young faces attract young people.
Yes.
And people like Nathan and Derek Ryan and Mike Denver, all those younger guys, Robert as well, of course.
Young face? Thank you, Eddie. Thank you.
Have brought, and of course, the Nathan Carter factor as well, and Wagon Wheel. That just was a sensation, and it brought all these young kids to the scene. So you had parents coming with kids.
Robert, have you found that the audience has changed in terms of...
Yeah, I think so. Well, you definitely, I mean, since the likes of Nathan has come on the scene, I mean, I've been in the business 20-odd years, so I've seen young girls come in with their mothers and grandmothers, and then all of a sudden they come back a few years later, they have babies. And I think Nathan now is entertaining those generation. And, you know, look, all of the singers, you know, from Big Tom to Nathan Carter and all the rest of us in between, you know, we all have our moment in the sun as regards our time in the music industry and meeting that generation of people. But country music, you were saying that why is it so popular? Well, it's very simple. I mean, if you're a person of a certain age, you go into a disco and you're standing like this, and you can't get to the bar, you can't hear what she's saying, she can't hear what you're saying, you get sick of that. So you want to relax a bit more, go into a venue where you can interact and entertain each other and enjoy live music. And that's what I'm big into, live music, in the sense that all the guys on the stage are playing instruments. There's no push button. And, you know, that's why country music is so popular, I think, because it entertains a wide variety of people.
But it must be a very different scene, because you were saying to us earlier on, to myself and I, that you're here 27 years now.
Yes, that's right. That's right. Yeah.
And the country music scene, though, must be unrecognisable almost, I'd imagine, since 25 years ago.
Well, yeah, it is. It's gotten, look,
it always had a following,
the events have gotten bigger.
Yeah.
And I will say that, I mean, because I've been doing dance halls 20-odd years, and I mean, I've played to 20 people, and I've played to 20,000. Now, definitely in the last number of years, in the last 10 years, the industry has gotten younger and hip, you know, and there's a little bit more gel in the hair than there used to be.
Yes.
But the fundamentals of the business are still the same.
Yeah.
It's all about when the band starts, and if there's a good beat, people will dance. And that's what I've made my living on, and still to this day, you know, there's different fads come in and different things that are very popular today. But when it comes down to what I think about country music, I always think about, what do the people in front of me want to dance to?
Yes.
And if you can do that, if you can do it properly, you can do it well, you'll work for the rest of your life.
And you've made Ireland your home, Robert, is that fair to say? This is home for you now.
Absolutely. It's a beautiful country, and as I say, you know, in my hometown, or my home state, Louisiana, I couldn't work 5 nights a week in Louisiana, and we're about the same size geographically, you know. But in Ireland, for some reason, there's so many people out there from Coleraine to Cork who love country music, and it's kept Eddie in business for all the years, Sunday World. Absolutely. And you know, look at this industry that we have, and we're happy about it, we're excited about it, and it
does need to be celebrated, because as you say, it's not just the performers who are employed in this, it's the roadies, it's the sound guys, it's the musicians, it's the hotels, the bars, the venues. It's a huge
Petrol
part of
stations.
Irish.
It's a huge
exactly, It's a huge
business,
part
isn't
of
it?
Irish culture.
And to all the ministers, we're trying to get the VAT rate down, please, as well.
Well, the very best of luck
The
with that.
hospitality,
Please.
yeah.
You could write a song about that, Robert. I'm
Bad
sure.
timing on that, unfortunately, Robert.
My Chevrolet and my VAT.
I feel a country song coming.
Yeah,
on.
exactly.
We have one written before we go to break.
Exactly.
Eddie, you spent time on the road with some of the guys in the book. I mean, you see it firsthand.
Yeah.
The size of the crowds, as Robert said, growing,
absolutely.
and the euphoria around the bigger acts. It's
Yeah.
incredible.
I
Isn't
see that at the festivals, particularly during the
Yeah.
summer. Absolutely phenomenal. And you have the grandmothers, their children, their children's children, all together.
Yeah.
Big family events. Just fantastic.
And your job, Eddie, you've been travelling with lots of different artists over the years, haven't you?
have.
Do you have a particular fondness towards country music?
Well, I do. I like music across the board. you know.
Okay.
There's only, as I said, there's only two kinds of music: good music and bad
Yeah,
music. I
that's
like
true.
good music, whether
Yes.
it's country or whether it's rock or whatever, you know. But that country scene, it's just great fun. It's just fantastic
And
fun.
it's just thanks, I suppose, as well to shows like Nashville. You
Yeah.
know, it's kind of shed that image that it belongs to middle-aged people who want to line dance around a bar. That the likes of Nashville has just completely transformed its audience.
That's right, and it's, you know, it's pop, it's rock, it's
Yeah.
hip hop, it's all genres of music are now encapsulated in
Well, when
country.
you have the likes of the stars of Nashville coming over and playing the Three Arena,
Exactly,
there
you
you
know
go,
it's a
that's
big
you
deal.
know you're on a winner, aren't you?
You are.
And as I say, because of, I mean, we are a small country, we're not geographically, but, you know, and for the amount of talent that we have, I mean, you know, from my point of view, like I just brought in a new guy into my band in the last couple of weeks. He's 18 years old playing the banjo. And this guy is so hungry. He told me the story about he left school to come in to play in the music business. That's what he wants to do.
But you can make a living on it now, Robert.
You
That's
can,
the thing.
you can. And look, and let me tell you, look, I know it's difficult for some of the up and coming artists, and I'm 20 odd years, you know, developing my career, and I'm still working all the time. And look, you can't rest on your laurels, because if you do, you'll be gone within 3 months, because you're only as big as your last hit. But there is a good industry here, and I think you know, we provide a service as well as, you know, I mean, I have become personal friends with so many people that I've met over the years, and I mean, I've been to their funerals, and I've been to their christenings, and I've been to their weddings, and you know, this is it's not just an industry. There is a family there as well.
It's their show. You've got a couple of shows coming up you want to very quickly mention.
Well,
Robert?
tonight, if you're travelling through the west of Ireland, or if you're not, get over to the west of Ireland, and we're in the Sheerwater in Ballinasloe tonight. And just to let you know, we're looking forward. We're going over to Nashville with 100 of our fans in Monday week. We're heading over there to see Elvis and Graceland and
It'll be a
Gatlinburg.
quiet trip, Robert.
Yes.
Oh, I don't
hope
think.
you come along.
Keeping Country is out now, folks. Thanks for coming in, John.
Thank you.
Real
Thank
pleasure.
you,
Cheers, thank you very
guys.
much. Thank you.
Now, after the break, we'll be getting cosy on the catwalk with some winter coats. See you in a few minutes.